Welcome to Countdown to Launch. This is our weekly podcast. We're going to be telling you about what's going on this week at Unity High School, and we have our special guest, Deacon Moore.
Thanks for having me.
And then we got Brody Osterberg.
Howdy, y'all.
And then our host, Matthew Brady, right here. We're going to be telling you what's going on right now, and we're going to ask Deacon a question since he's our special guest. What are your plans after high school?
Well, I'm attending Butler. Rep the merch today on accident. Go Dogs, by the way. I'm going to study accounting and finance. I'm going to try and double major. Maybe be in the pep band. I'm going to try out, audition for that, which I get to play in Hinkle. Yeah, I think Hinkle is the name of the field house. But after that, I don't know. I'll take it from there, I guess. Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
So, I guess.
All right. So what's going on this week, Brody?
Currently, as we speak, the petting zoo is going on right now. Obviously, elementary schools, kids, that's what it's for. They're coming in and out on buses. There's horses that you can pet. There's a bunny that everyone seems to love. There's some goats, and obviously, my favorite part, trucks and the sprayers, which doesn't seem to be a lot of this year.
It's mainly tractors.
There's all
semi.
There's all that stuff.
Polling truck.
And most teachers here are actually nice enough today because of the beautiful weather to let everyone go outside and be out there for 15, 20 minutes. Makes you feel like you're in elementary school again.
Yeah.
Seeing everything.
It's fun to be out there, just talk, and just see how much fun people are having.
I've actually already been out there twice today. Flipping between the horse and the sheep.
Is it a big horse?
Yeah.
I was out there this morning too. I didn't really get to see much. I just saw Tanner Nelson's tractor pulling truck. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got going on with outdoor track, I believe?
Yeah, we got outdoor track starting Saturday at Carterville. They have a meet. Got to get up early to go to that for them. They had a very good indoor season, especially the girls, and we're gonna hopefully see them as taking the conference again this year.
All right, Deacon, what's going on with the grade auction? That's coming up next week.
Yeah, next Thursday. Seniors, you can bring $5 in a lawn chair to sit on the ground, or not the ground, but on the ground level. On the court. Get some groups of however many, pool money together, buy snacks. Sometimes we have TVs, silent auctions too. Freshmen, bring money.
Yeah, freshmen specifically, you guys kind of have to carry the load because our freshman year, for all you seniors, we broke the record, 13,000. We've kind of been going down a little bit. Let's try to get it back up and beat freshman year. Make it the best year ever.
Lock in.
Bring money.
And also, I believe we're still doing the $1 phone thing where you get a sticker on your phone and teachers can't take it.
Yeah, you get to have it out for the whole day.
Exactly. It's $1. I would say, suggest buying that.
And don't forget to check the leftover tables. They got some good stuff over there.
All right, we also got the Fine Arts Festival tonight. I believe that's starting at 4. There's going to be a separate play that you can go watch from 5 to 7. There's going to be cupcakes. You can enjoy seeing the artwork that students make. You can vote on which one's the best. You can just walk around, and we have some pretty cool artwork here. Obviously, we at Unity provide 4 levels of art, so you can see, freshmen in Arts 1 and what their paintings and whatnot are, and you can see the cool, plastic creations that Art 4 makes almost. It's you get to see the jump from Art 1 to Art 2 or Art 4. You get to see all those levels.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
All right, what else we got?
I think it's on the hot takes, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do our hot takes. Matt, what's your hot take?
So my hot take is that grades don't say how smart you are. It's more of just your worth ethic, and the ACT is what tells you how smart you are.
I would highly agree because I'm gonna say something here on this podcast. I'm not very smart. I did not get the greatest ACT score, but I have straight A's. Don't know how that makes sense. It's because of the work ethic. If you have a good work ethic and you listen to your teachers and you do what you're told, you'll get good grades. It's very easy. High school is very laid back.
Very agreed.
I would agree with your statement, Matt.
Well, that's dependent on how hard classes you take.
That too.
Like if you take hard classes, then yeah, I would say grades correlate with and how smart you are, and yes, the ACT does correlate with how smart you are, but it's not guaranteed. It's not a perfect system.
Yeah, I would agree with
There's
the harder classes too. Like if you take what you're told to take and get good grades, if that's a good work ethic, and then if you don't do that in the ACT, then if you took harder classes, you would struggle more.
And plus, intelligence, it's really subjective.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, some people get higher grades on the ACT, and sure, they may be smarter, but really, what even is smarter?
Exactly.
All right, so what is your hot take, Deacon?
I think that if you know anything about the NFL, you know what the Patriots did last year. I think the Giants are going to do the exact same thing next year. I mean, think about it. They have a new head coach, or a new head coach that has proven himself to be a NFL caliber coach. We got a sophomore year quarterback. We got great great talent behind Jackson Dart. Got a good O-line. Actually, our right and left tackles were one of the best one of the best pairs in the league last year. We re-signed Jermaine Illuminor, our right tackle, and we're revamping the defense with a new head coach, which was, I think, most of the coaching that was the problem last year. But yeah, I think it's looking up for the Giants.
For those of you that don't know, in 2024, the Patriots had an abysmal 4-13 season, and they had a young rookie quarterback. And in their second year, they made some improvements, and they went to the Super Bowl. So what Deacon is saying, the Giants this year had a very struggling year with a rookie quarterback, but they're in the same. They're 4-13 as well, but they're in the same boat as the Patriots. And if you see what the Patriots did from going 4-13 to the Super Bowl, the Giants are 4-13 this year, Super Bowl bust this year.
Exactly. As long as we don't have a Will Campbell performance
Exactly
in the Super Bowl.
All right. I'm gonna give my hot take. So this is one that it irritates me because I'm a person who kind of gets here early to get a good parking spot. I believe seniors should have priority over parking spots. I know some schools, they in the summer or right before the school year starts, they get a parking spot and they like paint it custom, and that is your parking spot. I'm not saying the whole school needs to have assigned spots, but seniors, that would be pretty nice, because some days you don't get here early and you lose your spot and you have to park all the way down by the junior high.
Or all the way down.
Yeah, those really suck.
I have to disagree there. I mean, I am a person who has 0 hour every day, so I get here earlier than everybody else. And if I got here at 7:30, 30 minutes before basically everybody, really 50 minutes before basically everybody else, I am not gonna have to walk all the way from, say, just by the junior high, or all the way over by the ag room, especially when it's like super cold out, when it's even colder in the mornings and the sun has just risen, like in the winter.
Oh yeah.
I do not want to get up that early just to walk so far in the cold.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, seniors are gonna get spots close to the school, like as close as they can.
Like the front row.
Yeah.
Basically.
And you can come as late as you want, and you'll get that spot, and you'll get a guaranteed good spot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but there should be a reward for coming in early.
Oh, that is true. Like, I get here at 7:40, and I get a spot. It's right by the entrance to the field. It's like 10 feet away from the ag room door. It's super, convenient for me. But I have to get here early to get it.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so now we're on our trivia segment, and I have a trivia question for both of you. So there's been a lot of principals that have worked at the school, and I want to ask you guys the total principals that there have been, including our current one.
I'm gonna say 22.
Less than that.
I'm thinking like maybe 8.
You're pretty close, but the correct answer was 10, including our current principal, Bill Behrens.
Obviously, my class was the last class when Mr. Morrison was here. He was here for a long time.
Yeah. All right, so that's all we needed to cover. So hit the music.
It's countdown to launch